I was watching. I found this new video site. I forget what it was. I bookmarked it though, Dieter. I'll have to forward it to you.
What is it, man? I might already look at it.
I'm sure you probably have it already.
There's a couple. I try to look at it every day.
This one is like insane though. You know how like sometimes you get to some of the sites and it will have like, I'd say maybe like 1 out of every 20 videos is something really effed up. This one, everything effed up. Like
really?
Pretty much every single one effed up video.
Oh.
What do you mean effed up?
Oh.
Stuff you normally don't see on the other sites.
Stuff like, people run over by a bus.
Oh, that's great.
People getting their asses whooped like you wouldn't believe.
I love seeing that.
There was just...
That's my favorite thing to watch is usually someone getting a guy getting his ass kicked. You're like, God, that guy's so stupid. What was he doing in that situation?
See, I disagree with you where a good ass kick video isn't bad when it's like two guys and they're going at it and you know that they're going at it, they're fighting over something and one guy gets his ass kicked. Okay, that's fine because you knew that the guy was... they had agreed to fight and they were fighting, but a lot of these videos that I'm seeing on the internet now are just one huge guy beating the ass of some helpless guy. Just, But you don't know the backstory. If that kid was mouthing off to the big guy, or that this one guy, these two guys hit his girlfriend. We were talking about it, and this guy went and beat these two guys' ass for hitting his girlfriend. Stuff like that. Or if it's like... I don't know, it's just that sense, because I can relate to it, that sense of power you have right before you're going into a fight. You know you're going to win. You don't think that, I'm watching this, and some of the stuff they're doing to kids in there, like kids are ridiculing other kids and teasing them and pouring urine over their head and cutting their hair and like smacking them in the face and things like that. It's amazing to me, and I was watching some other stuff too, like some guy in Asia got executed, whatever. Like
you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. They shot him.
Oh, shot.
They shot him because he I don't know. He was part of some rebel group, and then I guess he did something. Maybe he helped the government or whatever, and they shot him. And it's just
it's justified. Then.
It's amazing what people will do to each other. It really is amazing how sick and twisted people can be to each other.
It's always been like that.
No, I know, but now you see it, and all those videos of the people being beheaded over in Iraq and stuff. This site had one of those. I hadn't seen that one. I watched it. They cut off the guy's head and put it on his chest.
Oh. When that came out, though, everybody watched it. You watched it, did you?
I know I did.
It's sick.
It's brutal.
People always like violence. Sex and violence will always sell. That's why, what are the most popular videos? The fighting ones. It's always the fighting ones. Guy getting his ass kicked. That's what I like to see. I know... Gives me the most pleasure. You don't feel that gives you pleasure watching someone get their ass kicked? You don't think... See, when I see that stuff, unless the guy's being a complete jackass and gets his ass kicked, and that's justified. Yeah, exactly.
I don't like people getting their ass kicked for just no reason. Yeah. Like, I'll see stuff. I saw a video yesterday, like just a guy walked up to a dude randomly on the street.
Oh, I don't like those. The guy's
just standing there, and they just boom. Punch this guy, knocked him out, completely limp, head hits the sidewalk, and then the guy who did it walked away laughing.
And they had it all on film.
Yeah.
Did the guy kick him first, though? That video?
No.
Oh, a video you haven't seen.
No, I've seen that one. I've seen a bunch of them before. But I know, it's that...
Isn't that mean?
No, I know. There's times where it's like me and a couple buddies about to fight one dude, and just that sense of power right before. I've actually got an erection before a fight because that sense of power is about to come.
That's so disgusting.
Because you know what's going to happen. That's a man. That's the closest you come to nature is right there. That fight or flee. You're about to fight. You get an erection
when you're about ready to fight someone. When you and your buddies are about ready to and this is you and 5 of your buddies or something getting ready to fight. Yeah. What? Another 5 guys or one guy?
That moment was one. Because there's guaranteed no way anybody was going to get hurt but that dude.
What did that guy do to deserve it? That's so mean.
No, I threw a newspaper. He was delivering a newspaper like 10 at my buddy's house.
So the guy threw a newspaper, or you threw a newspaper?
No, he did.
Oh, he threw the newspaper, and then someone goes, well, that landed on did that hit my door or something? Of course, throwing a newspaper doesn't do any damage, as we all know.
But most of my friends don't have houses, so it was like the first one of my friends to have a house. So it's a big deal. We kind of try to protect it. Well, this guy didn't. And
so he threw the newspaper, hit the front door or something?
No, it was the aluminum siding. Mm-hmm. But it didn't, the way it hit, and things are, dude, when you have coupons and stuff in there, people are like, oh, it's lighting up.
Oh, yeah, it's like throwing a brick at a house.
You get a bunch of rubber bands, dude, it dented. It was hard to see, but it made a mark.
So then you guys go out, and this poor the paper delivery kid.
I'm not saying who he was.
And so then you guys, how many of you were there? You and your friends?
It's a couple.
So there's you plus 2 other people. That's 3 people total.
More.
4. So 4 people total.
Yeah.
And then you guys decide you're going to beat this dude's ass, and it's not just your buddy who owns the house, it's you and 3 other guys. So all 4 of you gang up and beat this guy's ass?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But
and before you do this, as you guys you're probably yelling at the guy, what the hell are you doing? I'm going to kick your ass.
Oh, yeah.
And in the middle of this, you get an erection?
Because his eyes lit up like he's like, oh, yet. Oh,
that turns you on?
This isn't good. That feeling
that sexually turns you on?
That it's switched. Right there. You know you have the power. Right there. Yeah.
Can you fight when you're like that?
You have to alter your stance.
That is so disgusting. I mean, that is so... it shows you what...
You've never been in a fight before, and when you hit somebody and it's that perfect hit, you feel that crack, you feel like his jaw tweak, and you feel it. You're like, oh my god, that sense of power. You want to do it again. You want to keep hitting again. It's the perfect hit.
That provides you sexual satisfaction, huh?
Not the full onset.
Yeah, got it.
Climax.
Yes,
but just
damn close.
Sprout. Travis, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Hi, Travis.
Good morning there, Rover. How you doing?
Good morning. What's happening?
I just want to make sure I heard this right. Did he say that he gets an erection before he fights?
Yes. Yes.
Puppet gets an erection before he fights. Oh, my God. This is the greatest thing I've ever heard. You get a stiffy before you fight, Meat Puppet.
The sense of power. Now listen to me. Don't.
What do you want to do? You want to rape the guy?
Oh, boy.
You are definitely a homo. I'm sorry. You are definitely a butt pirate.
He's twisting. You're twisting my words now. The whole thing is this sense of power, knowing this guy's gonna get his ass kicked and he can't do anything about it, and knowing you're in complete control. That's gonna turn you on.
No, it doesn't turn me on. But hitting another guy. I'm sorry. I'm not a little.
Because you're always the guy getting his ass kicked. That's why you're always the one that's shivering in his boots, quivering.
Come down there and knock you out, you meat puppet.
Go! Come down anytime you want to meet up, buddy. Anytime. I'll come to your work anytime you want. I know you work at home. Hey, give me your address. I'll come right after the show.
Anytime.
Right. Then leave your address. Say your address right now.
Red Rocket. That's all I gotta say.
So you're gonna go and drive over to this guy's house. Would you have an erection the entire time you're driving out there, dear?
No, but he's in the fetal position on the ground, and I'm stomping his face, and I will.
That's the other thing that I've noticed about these videos.
Cut this guy.
I can't help that.
That's the other thing I noticed about these videos that I was watching online last night is that not only did they just beat the guy's ass, but then they stomp on the guy's face. I saw. Have you seen the one?
Terrible.
The one. It wasn't as bad as some of the other ones, but I can just remember this one was that it was like some Swedish skinhead guy. Did you see that? He beat some dude's ass. Like, he knocks the guy out, and then he starts, like, stomping on his head. And,
really?
With his knee? I saw this guy with his knee.
And then he spreads the guy's legs and kicks him in the balls. Like, the guy's passed out, and he makes him spread eagle and then just kicks him in the balls while the guy's passed out.
How can you watch that? I mean, that's so brutal. Why would you want to watch that?
Why is it posted?
Because it's almost like you go, how could people do this to... It's mind-boggling. Kate, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Rover.
Hey.
You know what? I just wanted to tell Dieter I think he's way too good to be, like, jumping somebody with, like, 4 other dudes. Because he's, like, huge. He doesn't need anybody else's help. So it's just, like, it was really weird to hear that. And actually it brings up, a question about something I heard a couple of years ago about how Dieter got into this one fight with this, like, redhead a couple of years ago at a bar.
And what happened?
Well, that was my brother-in-law, so it was just, like, hilarious when I first heard it. And then when I realized it was my brother-in-law, it was even more funny because the attitude.
Well, ask him if it was me, because I don't remember a redhead getting hit at a bar.
He was, I don't know, like, he would have been with 2 other, like, really fat dudes. I don't. It was like.
And what did Dieter do to him? What, Dieter just picked on the guy because Dieter didn't like him, which Dieter is notorious for.
You know what? I don't know the whole story. All I heard, like on the radio from you guys, was talking about how they got into a fight. Like I don't even know if any like punches were thrown or anything. That's what I heard on the radio, and then. Like a week later, my sister started dating him, and then that's when I like put two and two because he was talking about it. And I'm just like, wait a minute, that was Dieter.
That was Dieter. You got your ass whooped by, huh?
It was just really weird.
Good thing. Hey, he's lucky he didn't get his eye poked out with the erection Dieter had at the time when they were fighting in the bar. But
Come on.
Yeah, it's
true friends always have each other's back. That's the thing. And if my buddy gets upset, it's like a light switch. I get upset too. It's just, you know, like twins. If a twin like burns his hand, the next twin also feels the burn in his hand.
There are reports that,
yeah, it's the same thing with like my friends were really close. If one person gets mad, it's automatically we all become agitated or in bad moods.
Tim, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Rover. I was commenting to Dumb about what he was talking about sprouting some wood. That is rape. And I like Dieter, but I think he is a butt pirate.
Get out of here.
Well, you don't rape the guys after you beat their ass, do you? You don't anally molest them.
Get the hell out of here. No. I'm just...
The excitement of beating somebody up, rape is not a sexual act. It's a violent act.
Oh, wow.
It's a power act. That's what that's what all the literature says about it. So him getting excited about beating the crap out of somebody is no different than an attack of a rape. It's a power over a woman. It's a power over
a situation.
The difference
he beat the crap out.
There's no penetration at all.
Do you, Dieter, when you watch those videos online and you watch some guy, you know, the worst to me is like kids when it's like 15-year-old kids.
Come on.
And there's like one kid who's obviously a dork getting picked on, and there's like 8 kids beating his ass and doing stuff to him. I mean, that's terrible. You actually think that that's great, though.
You weren't in that situation as a kid? I remember being picked on like that and being the one that picked on the kid. I mean, I can relate to both sides.
But you don't feel bad for that kid who's not only going through that, but now has that video posted on the internet?
No,
you went through that, it wasn't posted on the internet.
But I have those memories like it was yesterday, and I turned out fine from it. You have to go through it.
You're not fine.
You really have to.
You're not.
I'll take crap from anybody.
I mean, it's just,
Jeez.
Chad, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Good morning, Chad.
Rover, yo!
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, nothing, man. Hey, you were talking about how disgusted you were that Dieter gets an erection sometimes during fighting?
Yes.
Hey, you got to remember, this is the same guy that likes to stick his sack between his legs and have chicks punch him right there until it hurts.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That will be in my new workout porn video, too.
Speed bagging, as he calls it.
Oh, try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Al, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Hi, Al.
Yeah, Rover. Yo!
Yo!
Hey, instead of people calling me do the yo to Rover, instead of doing the yo to Dieter,
got that?
Just do homo now.
You got that? That wasn't bad. If it came out good, it might have worked, but you stuttered too much.
Dieter, can I ask you a question? I know you're a big MMA fan, and you're a big UFC fan. When you watch those fights...
I watch them all the time.
Do you get an erection while you're watching those fights?
A really good fight? I get turned on.
That is so gay!
Listen.
That is bad.
Yay!
That's bad,
A good fight's a good fight. If a guy doesn't get pumped up watching a fight.
You don't think that
the blood's pumping. Anytime I get adrenaline going, doesn't matter what it is. With a girl, I get excited. It goes hand in hand.
Working out, you pop a Woody?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is known as saying this quote, and I can't say it fully, but it's the same feeling as climaxing. Every time he works out, it's a climax to him. He's like, I climax with a girl at night. I climax in the gym. He's like, 24/7, I climax. That's exactly what it's about. To actually understand what it is, to get adrenaline going, it's like climaxing all the time.
When you're watching two sweaty guys fight each other on UFC,
see, that's
and
how
you
you
get an
see
erection,
it.
that's so
That's
gross.
how you see it. I'm seeing
That's
overpower. Keep saying what you want. I'll throw you down right now and see who gets excited.
You!
Punching your As I'm punching your nose in, your jaw's breaking, your teeth are popping out. I'll get an erection then too.
Oh, you're gonna hurt your fist.
It's the power of just taking over a man. Everybody's, I'm equal, I have a gun. But when it comes raw power like it used to be, muscle on muscle, I'm gonna overpower your ass. Anybody.